And as you can see, the lounge and the people attending, it's getting bigger. So first of all, I'll introduce Phil Jones, our voice of Q Sports and former Australian 8-ball champion. James Georgiadis, king of the 9-ball table. And also we've got Peter Holden, who's come in to talk about the City of Adelaide and their association and how it's moving forward. So we'll get straight into our results this week. And here at Snooker SA, we had the SA Women's State Snooker title. We had a good field. Most of the players know everyone in there. Taylor, Sue Martin, Tracy Bell, Annette, the juniors, Bianca and Charlotte, Natalie Hatton, and it was a quality field, but you just all know there was a massive, massive upset on the weekend with Taylor not even qualifying for the semi-finals. Taylor is our current state champion and runner-up in the Australian ladies title. And just had an off day. She played Charlotte Hatton in the first round. Yep. Charlotte won the first frame off Taylor, and Taylor got up and won the next two, but it just set the tempo for the day.
Still a massive effort though, taking the frame off Taylor.
Yeah, and then Sarah Mohu defeated Taylor in the next round.
Wow.
Which was
what was the score for?
2-0.
Oh wow,
Awesome effort by Sarah.
And yeah, so Taylor then was left in a predicament where she needed results, other people to win, and she had to get over Sue Martin. And Sue, who's 8 or 9 times state champion, who's made a comeback, beat Taylor 2-1. So Taylor had a frustrating day. But anyway, our finalists were Tracy Bell and Sue Martin and Sarah Mohu and Natalie Hatton.
Right.
Sue played very, very solid, and she beat Tracy 2-0. And Tracy was playing in her 26th consecutive state ladies 8-ball championship. 26.
That's
solid.
Not quite, but it's close.
Great.
So well done to Sue making the final. And then in the second semi, it was a very close affair, Natalie and Sarah. And to be honest, I think they've been playing snooker for nearly 9 hours straight, and they were a bit tired at the end.
Yeah.
But Natalie got up and won, which was a fantastic effort. Everyone thinks of Charlotte and her daughter, and she grabs all the limelight, but her mum is also a very good player, and she fought it out all day, didn't lose a match, and now finds herself in the grand final.
Oh, wow. Amazing.
Big effort.
Against Sue, yeah.
It's going to be live streamed as well?
It's going to be live streamed. It's best of 3. It's this Wednesday at 7 o'clock.
Sounds good.
Hatton versus Martin.
Are you refereeing?
No, we'll get the pros to do that. But just before I go, I'd just like to mention one special person in that event, which was Sarah Mohu. She was immaculately presented. Her mannerisms were superb. She was just so polite. Yes, no, thank you. And on top of that, in 2 of her crucial matches, she actually helped her opponents both times, telling them how to play, what the rules were, because they weren't sure, which I thought was fantastic. And also in snooker, where you got the foul miss, James, and they keep putting them back, Sarah was not doing that. If she felt she could pot the next ball, she did not try and milk the points.
Instead of you always take the foul misses against me.
So it might be worthwhile mentioning how many views you had.
Well, I was talking to Peter earlier about this. We did live stream it.
Yeah, I did watch for a bit.
We had 4,500 people joined in to have a look at the females.
And women's snooker was that big, Phil?
Well,
I think that's more than our semi-final.
well,
that's good. That's amazing.
Yeah, no. So well done to the ladies, and we've got the final this coming Wednesday.
Yeah,
so
well done, ladies. Well done.
Good luck to all of you.
Excellent result.
So, as you know, Alex is not here because he played in Darwin on the weekend.
Yeah.
And you got some results from Darwin, Phil. We'll let Alex talk about it next week.
Yeah, well, I stayed home last night and watched most of the last rounds from about the quarterfinals down. And we had from South Australia 4 guys go over. There was Alec Everardis, obviously, Sawa Naker, Mikey Cacciola and James Brown.
Yep.
And unfortunately for James Brown, he drew Sarwan in the first round, and Sarwan beat James, so James was out. And then we got to the quarterfinals, and Sarwan lost to Chris Begley.
Yep. Is it close?
I'm not 100% sure what the score was in that
It
one.
was Hill. I think
It could have been Hill. Yeah, I think it was pretty close. Yep. And then we had the semi-finals, which was Justin Sage versus
Begley.
Chris Begley.
Yeah.
Yep. And Justin Sage just got over the line, 6-5.
Yep.
In the Hill.
Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty well. That's right. And then the other one was our two guys going at it, Alec and Mikey. And Mikey always seemed to be that frame in front, but Alex, as he does, just pulled through in the end with a 6-5 win.
Ooh, Hill again.
No, Hill, yeah. So 2 Hills for the semis.
The experience got him over there.
Yeah. Then the final, Justin just was really strong in the final against Alec, beat him 7-2. Alec had a few chances, just a few little errors here and there, but someone like Justin, if you make those errors, you're going to get punished. And
that's why he is regarded as the best pool player in Australia.
Yeah.
Not only on a 9-ball table, he's now shown his skills on a 2-shot.
That's back-to-back too for Justin up there. 2 years in a row now, he's won the Darwin Open. So congratulations to Justin, and
Pretty boy. 2 summers.
worth mentioning too. It's a big effort by Alec to go up there and
100%.
make the final.
And Mikey made the semi, and Sarwan with the quarters as well.
Different conditions up there. Hot, humid, pretty humid. And,
You would enjoy that, Phil.
no, don't really reckon I would.
Last time he was in Darwin, he won the Australian title.
There you
Yeah, that was 20 years ago. I think it was a nice, cool, air-conditioned hotel. But well done, Alec, making the final, and obviously Mikey making the semis. And
Justin's now got a big target on his back when he gets to Adelaide next week.
Yeah.
We'll sort him out.
What, should we kick his legs or something?
Yeah, Jonesy to fall on it.
We could do that.
Okay, so we've got more results. So we had Alex in Darwin. We also had a tournament on Kangaroo Island this week, which was the Kangaroo Island 8-ball carnival, which is all the local teams play against some of the sides from South Australia. They go over there, and from the photos, fantastic setup and a fantastic weekend away.
Yeah.
And I know that we've had it. This is the 3rd year. Chalkers were the defending champions, led by Mick Delahunty and co.
Yep.
So with the likes of Rod Lauby,
and
Renata, they've got a very, very good team.
Team of experience.
Yes, and they played the South Coast 8-ball Association in the final, also full of quality players.
Yep.
Their captain was
Russell Scott. Yep.
Noah Cunningham is in there.
Yep.
Aaron Trethaway.
Yep.
So
Young
Daniel
Stewart. Awesome
Mark
player.
Snell.
Yep.
So also a very good team. The Chalkers were going for the 3-peat.
Yep.
And the South Coast
Boys got up.
In the final. So
Apparently the captain Russell won a deciding frame.
well,
That's
captain's
even
game.
better.
Captain's game.
Too much on commentary.
Yeah.
Were you happy that your mate Noah won?
Yeah.
Gabriella?
Gives him some confidence coming into Friday.
Yeah.
Hope he can.
Your doubles partner?
Yeah. Hope he's full of confidence on Friday. No, he's hitting really well at the moment.
That's good to hear.
We played a match last week against, I don't know if they'd like to hear this on TV, but Rhino and Ryan Mountford and Ron Green, and me and Noah beat him a couple of sets there. So
How much cash you get off him?
$100.
Hey.
That's alright.
Yeah.
Nearly pays for the injury. Well, do you want to play me and Rockville Thursday for the 100 then?
Oh, we might be able
Oh,
to.
we
Some
can
changes, we'll see.
Sounds good.
No worries, but
And talking about other SA players doing well in interstate, you won't believe this, but I got a phone call from the Exchange Hotel in Kalgoorlie. Can you believe that?
what?
Yeah. He had a knockout there last week. Grant Weekly won it. Can you believe that?
How many players was there?
How many runners?
Apparently about 50 runners. Apparently,
Wow.
big field in Kalgoorlie.
Did he get a head start?
Nah, come on, this is Freakley, mate. State champion.
Correct. We missed three.
So all our players in state are doing fantastically well. So
Well done, Grant.
Yeah.
anyway, the reason we've got Peter Holden here this week, he's the vice president of the Adelaide City
City
of
of
Adelaide
Adelaide.
Able Association, and we've invited him in to come and talk a little bit about City of Adelaide. So feel free to join in, Peter.
Yeah, thanks, Phil. City of Adelaide's pretty strong at the moment. We're running Tuesday, Wednesday night handicap at short season at the moment through to about the end of January, first week of February. We've got 8 teams with 56 players on Tuesday, and we've got 9 teams with 65 players
Wow.
on Wednesday. So pretty strong despite the effects of COVID. We lost some venues, so we're running only, we have 1 away team on Wednesday nights, being San Giorgio, but we lost 2 or 3 venues due to COVID, so 95% of our matches are played out of Empire at the moment.
Okay.
But good, strong competition. Handicaps throwing up a few challenges, but as always, looking forward to getting back to full season in mid-February. And last full season we played 3 grades. We played Premier, First Division, and we played a combined grade on Wednesday nights, and we had over 180 players in those three comps. We had to chop it in half because of COVID last season, but we're looking forward to it being probably, I'd say, at least a 14 or 16 week tournament next season.
Yeah.
So pretty strong.
Very strong.
And just a bit of good news. Sport and Recreation, Department of Sport and Recreation are running grants for sporting organisations, and so City of Adelaide applied. If you're successful to get a grant, you can use it to buy equipment, and we were successful. So we will use that grant money to provide Aramis Pro balls for City of Adelaide. So we'll have the same advantages as the Super League has on Monday nights.
That's excellent to hear that the SA government is supporting Q Sports and ACL.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that was actually the 45th round of those grants, and they will reopen again in February. So I'd advise any association to keep an eye on the Department of Sport and Recreation's what's called Smarty Grant.
Yep.
And they will obviously notify organisations when they reopen. So it's very beneficial.
Yeah,
Well,
fantastic.
all associations here in Adelaide should be taking that on board.
Well, it's any not-for-profit sporting association.
Yeah.
So that's every organisation.
Absolutely.
Yes, that's right. That's amazing. That's good.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah, well done on getting that, Peter.
So who are the top teams and who are your top players in the league?
No. I'm in the middle where I
Shane
always
Murphy?
am, Jimmy.
Yeah, what about Shane Murphy?
What about Shane Murphy?
He's got to be number 1.
No, I don't think so.
No, he's
No, because Mikey and Larry Cavallaro and All Stars who play on Wednesday night, they'd be our top team.
appropriate name.
Having said that, San Giorgio is a new team into the competition this year, and they've got Peter Siggins, Craig Coleman, Peter Clow, Dave Clover. So again, a really strong team. I think it's going to be a battle out between those 2 teams. But
What about Peter Hall?
you mean Peter Hall, who we beat?
Still playing though, Peter?
He's still playing. He's still playing extremely well.
Another former Australian champion.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, there's some quality players in City of Adelaide, and just another mention that there's free practice on Sunday afternoons at Empire from 2 o'clock.
Is that if you're a member?
So
if you're
if you're a member of the association, yep.
Yeah.
So I was there yesterday, and we would have had probably 24 players practicing.
It's amazing.
So yeah,
Could even run a little knockout.
yeah, we could, and we've tried that, and it has happened on a couple of occasions, but it sort of removes the practice component of it. You're getting players like Peter and Matt Milkey and players of that standard that are actually coaching and tutoring newer and younger players. So I think that outweighs the benefit of maybe winning $5 on a knockout. But
Buy yourself a coffee though.
I just put it on the account.
Correct, that's right. Yeah, see you. Thanks, Alec.
Exactly. So yeah, the association's in good strength at the moment. We're getting some young players coming through, but always looking for more.
You play on Tuesday and Wednesday nights?
Yep.
Empire Pool Lounge, or Pool Bar?
Yeah, and as I said, we've got one away on Wednesday night, which is San Giorgio.
Yeah.
So every second week they're playing there at home in San Giorgio.
So if there are any players out there that are interested in playing on their nights in a handicap pool competition, they phone Alex at Empire Pool Bar and he put them on to you?
Either that or they can phone me direct, or Facebook message me through the City of Adelaide Facebook site. Any of those communication processes, or messenger me, one or the other.
Awesome.
I'll get the message, and we've got vacancies for players in a couple of teams at the moment, and obviously also looking for new players for the full season starting in February. So it would give people an opportunity to get a feel for what's going on and how they might fit in and what team we might put them in, or alternatively get a group of mates and put your own team together.
So you're Reilly Jones?
I thought about it. I think I'm busy those nights though.
Are you?
Yeah.
You are a busy man.
Very busy man. I was going to ask you, but I thought, nah.
You were re-tipping your cue, weren't you?
Yeah, what was that? Funny story about that. So, should we discuss Barry Reeves?
Yeah, well,
Nice segue.
well thanks Peter for coming in today and talking about all things City of Adelaide, and we're always welcome to have you on.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So, do you need your tip, your cue re-tipped, or?
No, but I did get a message, James, last week from someone asking how they could get their queue fixed. Yeah, sure. And in the past, I've always gone to Con.
Yeah.
Con's fantastic queue builder, maker, repairer.
Everything, all of the
As you know, he's moved to the Riverland, and he's near on impossible to find.
Which is
now
sad.
they contact him. So an alternative here in Adelaide is Barry Reeves. Known Barry for a long time, a former state 8-ball player, very good on the table, very good player, but he also does fantastic repairs. And here in Snooker SA, I always refer people to Barry, but you can maybe put some more light on.
Yeah, 100%. Well, it's like we said before with Con, going back to the Riverland, it's made things hard if you need something done quickly, or if you've got a tournament coming up, you need a tip done, or even just a refinish on your 2-shot or snooker kit.
Yeah.
The best thing with him, he's got a lathe, and his work is absolutely amazing. He's done so much refinishing work for myself and other people, and for me, if I want a tip on, I want it to be as flush as possible. I don't want anything about this overhang, or you don't want to be queuing across your thumb or your finger. His work is phenomenal. It's amazing. It's quick. He just has so much finer detail, just like Con does as well. Yeah. That what you're going to get is what you're going to get.
So anybody out there needs their queue repairing, fixing, re-tipping,
even just a weight loose or something. He just finds ways of fixing things.
Okay, so Barry Reeves is your man.
Yeah.
Feel free to contact me at Snooker SA, and I'll pass on Barry's details.
Yeah, or even myself as well. Because he's just the man.
Yeah.
Anything you need done, he'll just talk for it. Even if it's something you don't think you have an issue with, he'll find it and fix it.
He'll fix it?
So, he is the man.
Right, well, before we go, I've got a couple of late results from during the week. We had the Challenger Snooker League here, semi-finals. Dave Limerick and Sujith, semi-final. You did tip Dave to win.
Yes.
Sujith got it 4-0. So you're on the ball there,
Thank
Sujith
you.
the final.
Wait, who'd you pick?
How is your pumping going?
Yeah.
And
he's got it right. Except that one.
And in our other semi-final, we had John Bonds against Kestis Kravikas. John has played 2 fantastic matches in a week, in the back-to-back weeks now. Got over Kestis, and now he's playing Dave Limerick in the knockout semi-final this week to play against Suja.
So who should I back that one then?
I think Dave.
I don't want to say something.
I think Dave will start quite a hot foot.
Okay, yeah.
Warm favourite, but John has had two upsets 2 weeks in a row.
So who are you going to pick then?
I'll go John.
I'll pick Dave.
No, okay. All right. Come on, John.
Can we have a drink on that?
No. And I didn't have time to fit it in last week, but Bianca Jeffries had a fantastic week winning the under-18s 8-ball. She played in the ladies on the weekend, acquitted herself very well. But on the Thursday night in the team event, her and her dad were one team playing against the Warriors in the final. And they had an amazing final. It went all the way down to the wire. And we had to have a 6-red extra deciding frame to decide who the winners were.
Makes things exciting, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Chris played the deciding frame against Lee Cohen, and you won't believe it went right down to the black. The black was sitting over the hole, so whoever potted the pink won the match.
Yeah.
And Chris went a double, hit the jaw, fluked it in the far corner. So he didn't want me to mention that, but I had to.
I think you should.
I had to highlight the fact that Chris fluked.
Is there
fluked
vision
the
in
pink.
that film?
Was there a sorry or was it no?
There's no sorry, it was just a fist pump. But well done to
That's
Chris
amazing.
and Bianca for winning our Thursday night snooker league.
Well done, guys.
Even just a nice fancy finish as well.
It is. So upcoming events, I just want to promote, we've got the junior snooker, under 13s and under 16s this Saturday. Still time for people to enter. And in 2 weeks' time, 3 weeks' time, the Caruso 8-ball club are also holding a junior 8-ball event on the 30th of December. Free entry with a $500 gift voucher for
Wow,
winner,
that's pretty good.
which is amazing.
That's amazing.
I know they're doing good things down there,
Yes.
looking after their juniors,
100%. Yeah.
constantly promoting the game. So big thumbs up there. And yet again, another fantastic week in South Australian
I mean,
Kingston.
has James got any more to say about the
Any more?
Furphy coming up this week?
Oh yes, you going to play for?
Well, I can't play in the singles because I'm running the junior titles here. But
Did you find yourself a doubles partner in the end? Because remember last week how we had that big chat. Phil needs a doubles partner.
well, no, I do have a partner
Oh,
actually.
who was it?
Well, one of my a couple of the Australian 8-ball championships I won. I won with, one of them was Emil Riera,
Oh, the real deal.
the real deal.
Yeah.
So
Get ready for some stretches.
I decided to go back in my past and pull out an Australian champion. I think
Why
he's a
not?
worthy player to play with.
I think so.
So
Like Back to the Future, Phil.
Yeah.
it is.
He's
great.
only beaten some of the best players in Nivell before, so
Yeah,
He's
so
quality.
I'm very fortunate.
yeah.
What a
Well,
deal.
I think obviously got the Furphy this weekend.
Yeah.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So doubles Friday, Saturday, Sunday singles. Pretty sure you can still get in, so get in contact with either Mikey or Alec. And then I reckon there's in Hedges at Chalkers at the end of the month. The 2-shot tournament.
Yeah,
I reckon so.
Yeah.
As well, that's always a fun, just a one-day little knockout. And then also, I reckon the Spring Cup is coming up at Empire.
Sweps Cup.
Oh, sorry, Sweps Cup. Sorry.
Yeah, that's,
I think that's the first week of December as well. That's always a
I
fun
think it's
little.
the 4th and the 5th of
Yeah.
December.
That's always a fun little knockout to play in as well. So over a couple of days, so they're always fun those tournaments. So.
There's still plenty of action.
I know. I was just thinking, there's not much on, but then there's this, there's that, then that.
No, there's plenty on.
So that's fun.
Should be a great weekend coming up, James.
I think it should be fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, you'd be looking forward to it. One of the favourites.
Oh, so you know.
Yeah.
Can't get too excited, Phil.
No.
I'll just be happy to see you. So, no, it
Okay,
should be good.
everybody. Well, it's a pleasure to having Phil and James filling in for Alex while he's away, and thanks to Peter for coming in and giving us an insight into your association. And to next week, everybody, have a good week. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks.
See you.
Thanks.